it keeps shutting down on me. So
This meeting is
Okay,
being recorded.
ladies
awesome.
and
There we
gentlemen,
go.
fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one incredibly awesome and super cool ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show, #1 on YouTube. With me tonight, we have race car driver out of California, Jordan Holloway. Welcome to the show, Jordan.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing better. We got things figured out. So,
Yeah,
Jordan,
yeah, I think so.
let's talk about your racing career. Where did this awesome adventure begin?
Yeah, so it kind of started with me just finding a sport at such a young age. I tried out sports like basketball, golf, baseball, and it all just didn't really work out. So my dad found the sport racing, and so my dad ended up buying me a quarter midget, and so we went to go test it out at the dirt track, the dirt quarter midget track out in Rio Linda, California, which is the track that Jeff Gordon used to race on. And so once I got in the car, I just fell in love with it right away. And we've had some great success in quarter midgets. I was only in it for about 3 years. And then after that, I switched to the legend cars 3 years later and moved to Vegas. So, and now I'm with third gen race cars and with Peyton Saxon. We've just been having great success ever since.
So when you climbed into a race car for the first time, Jordan, were you scared at all, or did the emotions just come naturally?
I wasn't really scared, to be honest. I was just more excited, I guess you would say. I was pretty excited to just strap in the race car and just see how it was, and just the adrenaline rush that you get from it, just from being inside the race car and just driving. It's crazy. So, and that's what really just got me hooked on it. And I knew I just wanted to do this for a long time, and it's been working out.
So Jordan, you driving for next gen racing was what you said, right?
Third generation racing, yeah.
Third generation racing. Okay, so
Yeah.
what's third generation racing? Is that with legend cars or?
Yeah. So it's just legend cars. The guy who owns it, Peyton Saxon. I've gotten really close with him throughout the past 3 years, and we've built a great relationship together, and been able to go travel across the country and go win races. So it's been good. He's taught me so many things about legend car racing, and has taught me how to be the driver that I am today. So just thankful for him and all the stuff that he's provided for me and all the success.
Okay, so Jordan, who do you have for sponsors on your race car?
So I don't really have any sponsors right now. It's basically just my parents funding it. So we're trying to look for some more sponsors. We did partner up with 24 Social Media this year with Troy Smith, really great guy. He's helping us out with the marketing side of things. So I'm looking forward to working with him and seeing how the season plays out.
So are you still looking for sponsors, Jordan, for your racing team?
Yes. So I'm still looking for sponsors. We're trying to move up into the ranks with pro late models and super late models. Just been trying to find the right time to do it, to do a full season of it. So yeah, any sponsorship will definitely help out for sure.
So if there's anybody going to be out here watching this racing show with me and Mr. Jordan Holloway from California, you want to help him out with his racing career, reach out to Jordan Holloway Motorsports, I believe is your Facebook page, right, Jordan?
Jordan Holloway Racing, yep.
Jordan Holloway Racing. Reach out to Jordan Holloway Racing on Facebook, or get a hold of Jordan's family because they'd appreciate the sponsorship on Jordan's race car as he gets further into his racing career. So Jordan, what is your 5-year plan with the racing?
5-year plan. Man, I'm not sure, to be honest. I think the plan right now is just to do another legend car season for 2023. I think after that, I think we're going to look into going into the pro late models, and then hopefully get up into the super late models and just seeing how it all plays out from there.
So do you have a 10-year plan at all, Jordan, or not?
Yes, but I really don't know where it's going to take me just because I'm in college right now. So I'm looking forward just to climb through the ladder as much as I can and just have a ton of success as much as I can.
Okay, so Jordan, do you have a racing nickname at the track? What do they call you at the racetrack besides Jordan Holloway?
Man, I don't think they really call me anything, honestly. I never really grew up with a nickname. But yeah, they just call me Jordan usually.
we've got to work on getting you a racing nickname because that's the essential key of being a professional race car. You can have a racing nickname.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I don't. Everyone of my friends has a nickname. I don't. So it's yeah.
so Jordan, what is the story behind your race car number now?
Honestly, I've always liked the number 12. In the past, in quarter midgets, I always used the number 7, and once I got into legend cars, I had the 01 for a while. But I always liked the number 12. So once when we got with third gen race cars, I was able to pick that number. So it's been a really great number to me, and had a lot of wins and championships with it. So I'm excited to carry it on to this coming season and seeing how it all goes.
So how many wins do you have actually, Jordan, in your racing career?
God, wow, I don't really know. Um, I would say in legend cars, I want to say it's about 20, 25, somewhere around there. I want to say about
Very
25
cool,
races.
very cool, very cool, very cool.
Um, yeah, I want to say quarter midgets. I want to say in quarter midgets, I didn't really have too many wins in quarter midgets. I kind of struggled with them. I want to say about 15.
Okay, okay, okay. So
Mhm.
Jordan, who helps work on your race car at the racetrack?
So my crew chief Peyton Saxon, I'm really close with him. We built a great relationship together, and I also have Parker Heffel, one of my buddies, working on it, and Jaron Genie, who also works on it as well, and Scott Bedford, who looks out for me. So it's a great group of guys. Basically, just like family together wherever we go, stick with each other, and always have each other's backs. So it's pretty cool.
Okay. So Jordan, when you're at the racetrack, who are some of your racing friends at the track?
So some of my racing friends is Cody Brown. He's my teammate. He just came on board with third gen. I want to say this past year. So we've gotten really close together. We were able to have a lot of success with each other. Just going to other racetracks, traveling across the West Coast and the East Coast. So it's been really cool. And then also have Dylan Zampa. He's one of my best friends for a while. He and his family helped us out a lot, like in the quarter midgets, and we used to travel together, and yeah, so it's been pretty cool to see what he's been doing with the Cole Wiki thing, and yeah, so it's been good.
So, Jordan, what's the worst thing you've had happen to you as a race car driver?
Man, I don't know. I haven't had like too many things bad happen to me, like, luckily, yet. Um, Man, I want to say like the worst thing was when we were at Willow Springs and I got put into the wall and bent the front clip.
Ooh,
It was pretty hard wreck, but we were able to get it all fixed up, and we head down to Tucson Speedway. I want to say 2 weeks later, and we ended up winning that race. So it was pretty cool to bounce
did
back
you
from.
end up with any injuries at all in that wreck?
No, no, I haven't suffered any injuries, luckily. Just, I mean, been a little shaken up at times, um, but yeah, I haven't had like a really bad wreck in a while, which is crazy. Knock on wood, but
Okay.
yeah.
So Jordan, what are you studying in college?
So I'm just doing my generals right now, but I've been looking into majors like such as criminology and architecture. So I've been looking at those a little bit, but I'm trying to decide which one to pick. So um, yeah, so we'll see how that goes, and we'll figure it out.
Okay. So Jordan, when it comes to your racing season, what is your do you have any big racing events you're looking forward to this racing season?
Racing adventures, such as like traveling.
Yes. Do you have any big racing events that you're looking at competing in?
Mm, I don't know. I want to say the Nationals for the Legend Cars. I don't really know where it's at this year, but I always look forward to that event. It's a race I've been trying to win for a while. So I heard it's going to be back east this year. I'm not too sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but I always like going up to Evergreen Speedway, which is up in Washington. I think it's nearby Seattle, and I always
Okay.
love going up there. So we kind of just go all over the West Coast. I go back east here and there, but um, I think the one trip that I always like to make was Nashville. I went to Nashville this past year and went to go race for a straight week. So maybe I'll get to do that again this year, but I really don't know. I have to see with my college schedule, but hopefully that
So
works
was
out.
so is Evergreen Raceway considered your home racetrack then, or?
No, so the Bull Ring in Las Vegas. It's a 3/8 mile banked oval. It's my favorite racetrack to race on. It's very racy. Um, it's smooth surface, so it's not really too hard on tires. But I've had a lot of success there. I think we won like 7 out of the 10 races this past year, and we were able to claim the championship there. So it was pretty cool, and that'll always forever be my favorite racetrack for a legend car.
Okay. So Jordan, what do you like to do away from the racetrack?
I just like to spend fun activities with my friends, especially up in Utah. We like to go out to like these national parks and go explore a little bit, go cliff jumping, go on the lake, on the boat. Um, I just like spending time with a lot of my friends and just make some good memories together. So it's always been good.
Okay. So Jordan, when you're at the racetrack, what do you like to eat at the racetrack?
Eat at the racetrack. I like to eat chicken tenders and fries. It's kind of basic, but we have this like really good food truck out at the Bull Ring in Las Vegas, and it's always really good. And we've always eaten there like between breaks and stuff. So yeah, I always like to eat there and get their chicken tenders and yeah. So
So Jordan, when you're away from the racetrack, what's your favorite restaurant to eat at?
ooh man, I don't know. I would have to. Wow. There's so many because there's so many around Las Vegas. Wow, I don't know. It's a hard one. I would have to say like Pizza Rock. Pizza Rock is pretty good for some pizza. It's pretty good.
Okay, 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 okay. So Jordan,
Mhm.
when you're at home, what's your favorite home cooked meal that your family makes for you?
So my mom usually cooks these good like chicken cutlets.
Ooh,
She's cooked me those cutlets for I want to say when I was like ever since I was like little, like really little. So I've always fell in love with them and yeah, they're really good. They're awesome.
okay. So
Mhm.
Jordan, do you have any advice for the race car drivers coming up in the racing world, for the kids coming into the racing world?
I would say just keep working hard and just uh, listen to the people that are teaching you, and just surround yourself with people that help get you far and that will help get you successful. Just keep in mind to be around people that are just going to help you, and but be around the right people for sure.
So Jordan, now let's go into this here. Who is your racing hero? Who's your favorite race car driver?
Uh, my favorite race car driver, like growing up, was Jimmy Johnson. Just because like the first NASCAR race I've ever watched was actually the 2013 Daytona 500, and he actually ended up winning that race. And I didn't really know much about racing, but after that, I looked him up and saw he was six time. I believe he was a 5-time champion at the time. But I've always looked up with him. He's a great speaker and a great mentor to a lot of people. So yeah, I've always looked up to him as someone that I could lean on.
You know what, Jordan? That's one of my favorite race car drivers too. What other types of racing do you like to watch, Jordan?
Uh, I mean, I watch a little bit of NASCAR, but I like to watch a lot of the super late model racing, legend car racing, pro late model racing. That's mainly my go-to uh, for watching races. So just because a lot of my friends are racing in super lates and pro late models and legend cars as well. So I've always liked watching those races.
So, do you have anybody you'd like to send a special thank you out to, Jordan, for helping you out with your racing career?
Yeah, I just want to thank my parents. They've done a lot for me ever since I started racing. They helped me get me to this point, and we've grown a lot. We've had a lot of success together, and also third gen race cars with Peyton Saxon and Parker Heffel, Jaron Giannini, and Scott Bedford. They've done a lot for me. It's just like a family over there, just like I said. And I also want to thank Troy Smith with 2-4 social media. He's a great guy, and if you ever like want to look for someone to help grow your racing and help you get your name out there, I'd go with Troy Smith for social media.
Okay, okay. So, Jordan, Jordan, it's been my pleasure to sit and talk to you about your racing career. Very much so, very, very much so. Like I said, Jimmy Johnson's one of my favorites, also definitely.
Mhm.
So have you ever met Jimmy Johnson?
I have not. I have not. I've been wanting to meet him, but I just never really had the chance to. I don't really go to too many of the NASCAR races, but hopefully one day I will once I get up there in the ranks. Hopefully.
So Jordan, do you have any superstitions, like things that you help give you good luck on the weekends and stuff that kind of gives you bad luck on the weekends?
Man, um, man, I don't know. I feel like a superstition. I feel like I always got to make sure my steering wheel is lined up right. I feel like that's one of. I feel like that's basically the main thing. I feel like if my steering wheel is not lined up right, I feel like it just throws me off. So, um, I feel like yeah, that's probably the main one.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you very much, Jordan, for being on the racing show with me tonight. Do you have any questions for me? I'm going to turn the mic over to you. So,
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
okay, okay. So, Jordan, I want to thank you again for being on the racing show with me tonight, talking just about your racing career. Once your season gets underway, I'd like to have you back on here again to kind of give us a preview of what's going on for your upcoming racing season. If you'd be down for that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, yes. But Jordan, thank you very much for being on the racing show with me tonight, talking to us about your racing career. Definitely go look up Jordan Holloway Racing on Facebook. Definitely because you'll find a lot of information about Jordan Holloway on there. But Jordan, like I said, thank you very much for being on the racing show with me tonight. I will let you step out. I will call you in just a little bit to thank you in person.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Jordan Holloway out of California coming to us tonight on the Racing Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on YouTube. Be sure to go press like on the Jordan Holloway Racing Facebook page. You'll find out a lot about Jordan Holloway and his racing career. Also, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it. Definitely. Congratulations goes out to Colin Hibden for picking up the A modified feature qualifier last night at the Winter Nationals out in Arizona. And happy 18th birthday goes out to Dolan Murray, the game changer. Happy birthday, Dolan Murray. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's about all I've got for you tonight. I'm going to step out. Hopefully we can get a. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good night. Catch you later. Another episode of the Josh Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on YouTube. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank my sponsors, Manning Motorsports, and definitely NEHA, sorry, New England Hemophilia Association. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good night. Catch you later on another episode of the Josh Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on YouTube. Go press like, subscribe, and hit the notification button on the Josh Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on YouTube. And also go press like on the Josh Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on Facebook for all your racing news updates. If you'd like to sponsor my racing show, you can email me at jjnolan151@gmail.com, or you can call and text me at 712-209-7138. And if you would like to be a guest on my racing show, you can message me on Messenger on Josh Nolan on Facebook Messenger, or you can email me at jjnolan151@gmail.com, or you can call and text me at 712-209-7138. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good night and catch you later. Be sure to live life full throttle.